What's good, YouTubers? This is your host, Amon from Trending Topics. And today we're going to talk about Kanye West. Kanye West has been in the media industry for the past couple of weeks. And the reason that we're picking up on this topic is because I saw, literally, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of Kanye West interviews. And I gotta say that the man is a genius. This video is gonna be different from any other video that you have seen on YouTube. Is because, first and foremost, the way that I see life in terms of what I've been through and my self-awakening has led me to understand the fights that are battling for the freedom of man. Honestly speaking, I don't care if there are people on here that get my video and start to argue the whole gender propaganda. That is the only word that comes to my mind. And believe me, I give you guys maybe 20 seconds of silence. I don't even know. But when it comes to customer service, worldly, or should I say internationally, dead air. But the reason that I'm going forward in the video is just because I have my microphone in front of me. I'm a little bit inebriated, so please bear with me and understand that I am sick and tired of hearing the obvious. That's the only word that comes to my mind, ladies and gentlemen. I saw 3 of Kanye West interviews, and I have to say that the man is a genius, because all 3 interviews, Kanye acted differently. And whether or not you want to disagree with his proclamations as far as his ethnicity is involved, you cannot deny the brilliance of the man. You see, I've done my research. I have been on the spiritual path for a long time, but the last 11 years have been extremely eye-opening, to say the least. The reason that I'm taking this video a little bit differently is because when it comes to censorship with social media, you have to honor and respect the corporate law involved with companies. Now, I'm not trying to excuse the powers that be in terms of the social media platforms that can relay messages to the masses. And it's only because of its origin. Everyone must understand that in order for a civilization to expand its generalizations, it's through its ability to have checks and balances. And what I mean by checks and balances is to have the ones that want to compete are the ones that are going to survive in this day and age. It's hard for me to say this, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not perfect. I, for one, can be one of these athletes, actors, and everyone else that's involved. Where the spotlight doesn't hit. And I mean in all categories. Because in each and every category, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter whether you're a billionaire, a millionaire, or a hundredaire. You have to understand your position as a man or a woman in this reality. I'm not going to bore you here with my spiritual understanding, because later on I can bring you in to my method of madness. But I have to say that during this time, I have to talk about Kanye West, or should I say Ye West. You see, I've been hearing from both of the sides of the argument in terms of his deliverance of the message. And believe me, it's been more than 20 years that I have in thinking unorthodox. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in, I would have to say, the pinnacle of information age, because I am able to sit here living in the greatest country on earth, specifically Florida, which is the deep south, expressing my views on the current situation. And the current situation with Ye is that as much as I want to disagree with the man, I just can't. I literally seen 3 of his interviews, and in all three of his interviews, ladies and gentlemen, he was a chameleon. The first interview was with Tucker Carlson, and you have to understand, in order for you to view it, you have to understand. The second interview that I saw is with Drink Champs. Third is with Piers Morgan. And I have to say, the longer that I listen to this individual, the more that I understand where he's coming from. It's like he literally played a chess master. When you look at all 3 of the interviews, there are underlying factors in terms of language, in terms of literacy, and lastly, in terms of communication. The communication, ladies and gentlemen, in this social media area is vital. And when I mean vital, it is key. In your interpretation of life. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand, we are in the information age. And whether or not you have the ability to understand, everyone on this planet is facing the exact same thing that you are facing, except there are different laws perpetuated in one's evolution of existence. In order for you to understand what I'm talking about, you have to look at all 3 of Kanye West expression of existence. You see, someone like me would share the information that's readily available for everyone on this planet, depending on where you live at. Can literally free you from indoctrination. I have seen, and I'm not gonna lie, three, four, maybe five videos currently against Ye's expression. And it was on the opposing side. And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, that there was no comforting expression that touched my soul. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done my research, and there is more than meets the eye. And regardless of how you view Ye, you have to appreciate his deliverance of what I and thousands of other people have been saying for the past 3 years. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, since 2020. It takes someone with that amount of influence to point to the obvious, which is what thousands of people have been doing for the past 2 years. 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone on this planet felt the changing of Earth. And however, which other way you want to look at it, if you're listening to this, you passed. Because the worst that you individually have experienced is over. What's next is your response and how you are going to start the new age. The new age. I'm going to leave a description below and leaving all 3 links. And before you comment in the section below, let me know your interpretation of all 3 interviews of Ye. Please like, comment, subscribe to this channel to let me know that this is the type of information that you like. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the ending age. And we need to prepare people to come to the new age. So by you sharing this information allows me to continue this expression of current events. I appreciate you guys. Peace.